I've made over $2 million online by mastering a business model called TikTok Shop Affiliate, and I did it all before I was even old enough to have my first drink. I've had countless $50,000 profit months and even a couple of six-figure profit months, all from selling products on TikTok without ever touching inventory. But here's the truth. I didn't come from money. My parents were immigrants from Belarus. We lived on food stamps for most of my childhood, and everyone thought I was crazy when I told them I was going to make $1 million before I turned 21. Every time I said it out loud, I felt like it was a humiliation ritual. That fueled me to prove them wrong. I failed at dropshipping, trading, and running a social media marketing agency, but when TikTok Shop launched, I finally found the right opportunity. My first month, I made $4,000 in profit and went viral with over 10 million views. The next month, I hit $25,000 in profit, and then $40,000 in profit, then $70,000, and eventually back-to-back six-figure profit months, all from TikTok Shop Affiliate. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact playbook I use on how to find winning products, how to create viral content, how to manage your risk, and how to scale into consistent 5- and 6-figure profit months. Now let's get into it. So what is TikTok Shop Affiliate and why is it such a game changer? It's honestly the easiest way for anyone to start making money online right now. You don't need to buy inventory, you don't need to run ads, and you don't need any experience to get started. So here's how it works. Step 1, you need to find a product that's already listed on TikTok Shop and that's actively generating sales. Step 2, you just need to make videos around it. And step 3, you earn commission every single time someone buys an item through your video. It's like dropshipping, but instead of building out a whole website and paying for ads, TikTok literally gives you the store, the traffic, and the buyers. That's why this business model has created so many new millionaires within the last 2 years. Now, TikTok Shop has thousands of products, but let's be real, most of these are gonna be trash. So here's exactly how I filter out the losers and only work with products that can actually blow up and make me multiple 5 figures in profit every single month. First is gonna be the commission percentage. I don't touch anything less than 20% commission. And the reason why is because you want to be making at least $1,000 in profit for every 100K views, and you're only going to be able to do that with high commission products. The second thing you need to keep in mind of is items that have proven demand. You need to make sure every single item you are selling has an actual proof of concept and is already actively selling. Third is going to be the virality. TikTok Shop is hosted on a short form content platform, which means product need a reason to actually go viral. People open TikTok to be entertained. They do not open TikTok to start purchasing items. So you need to make sure your product is both helpful and it is also easy to go viral with. The next thing you need to keep in mind is if you look at the most highest performing items right here, pretty much all of these are going to solve an insecurity. They either make someone's life easier, they solve an insecurity, or they solve some sort of problem that the viewer is having. If you take a look here, this affordable glass glow skincare set, this item actually solves an insecurity. It makes customers look younger, it makes their skin look better, it makes them look prettier, and for that reason, they will easily buy this product. It's also very easy to show before and after results with products like this. By using this simple filter system alone, you will easily be able to filter through the bad products and the good products that can actually make you thousands of dollars of profit every single month. The next thing you need to be looking at are the actual signals. Think of it a little bit like trading. If you know anything about trading, you know that there are signals. With TikTok Shop, the signals you need to be using is your revenue to view ratio. This basically shows you the exact conversions that each product has for any given amount of views. So if we see here, this product has $123,000 in revenue in the last week. If we scroll down here, we can actually see the revenue and the content views that this generated. So this creator right here made an ad, it got 61,000 views, and this generated $3,100 in revenue. Now, it depends on what commission rate she's getting, but this is a pretty average conversion rate, which means number one, this product is probably already saturated or it doesn't solve a big enough problem. Based on what we know about this product and what I've told you guys, this product definitely means it's a little bit oversaturated given the fact that it's actually the number one most sold item on TikTok Shop right now. We can also see their ad spend, how many items sold, and we can also go ahead and study their ad. So that way when we make our own ad, we can pretty much just copy exactly what they're doing, take what works from them and implement it into our own ads. But a golden rule of thumb for selecting products is you want a very high revenue and a very low content views, because that means that the product is converting really, really well right now. Also keep in mind that the top ranked products usually mean that the most amounts of affiliates are running those. So a lot of the times it makes a lot more sense to not run products that are within the top 10, but actually finding products before they blow up before the competition arrives. The next thing you're going to want to make sure you're doing is staying up to date with the trends on TikTok Shop right now. One of the best ways I've actually made over $50,000 in profit from just one single video was being very, very early to a trend and ultimately blowing up a product by following a trend that I saw happening. And this trend was a flash sale trend. I'll actually show you guys the video right now. One thing that happened on TikTok Shop last year was a new customer deal, which allowed everybody to purchase items for over 50% off. When I made videos for every single product showcasing this 50% off new customer deal, I was able to convert like crazy, and I was making anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 in profit every single day as a 19-year-old. That was genuinely life-changing money, and that is what allowed me to take care of my family and buy a lot of the things that I had once dreamed of buying. That is the power of being very early to TikTok Shop trends. You need to be staying up to date with what is currently going on in the markets and what is currently going viral on the app. I was the first person to make that trendy video for my product, and that's why I made over $50,000 in profit on just one single video that took me no more than 5 minutes to make. I know that seems completely unreasonable, but that is simply just the power of TikTok Shop Affiliate. The next thing you need to make sure you're doing is tracking affiliates. This software right here gives you all of the top creators that are currently doing insane right now. You can check their revenue, you can check their views, you can see what products they're running, you can see the videos and ads they made, you can literally see everything. This is also a very important part of how to find products before they blow up. But here's the key, you should never blindly copy them. You need to take inspiration from what they are doing well and bring that over to your product. A very good rule of thumb I like to do is never copy people one for one, but rather take inspiration from their videos or from videos that are doing well in my niche and bring them over to my product. This way, you're not just another clone, and TikTok actually has a benefit of pushing out your videos so that way you can generate sales. As a TikTok Shop affiliate, a very big part of it is finding the right line between blatantly copying and taking inspiration from other successful creators. Now, the next thing you need to know is how to go viral fast. Speed matters more than anything else. Products can go from untapped to oversaturated in just a few weeks. Now, usually this isn't what happens, and products that solve bigger problems stay around for a much longer period of time. That's why I've been able to sell items to this day that I started selling a year and a half ago. Now, a couple things you need to know about going viral fast is that you need to be batching 10 to 15 videos per day, or as much as you possibly can do. Now, the reason I say this is because we are so early to TikTok Shop as a whole and as a business model, and you need to be putting out as much content as you possibly can, so that way you can, number one, learn how to go viral, and number two, actually put in the reps, so that way TikTok will start to push your videos out and you can eventually go viral. Secondly, you need to be testing 3 to 5 different content angles. You need to test problem solution angles, a lifestyle demo, a humor or shock factor, and you need to test all of these so you can see which style hits the best and converts the most. And third, you need to be tracking everything. You need to be tracking click-through rates, views, sales, repeat buyers, everything to optimize your funnel, to optimize how much money you're going to be making with TikTok Shop every single month. The faster you test is the faster you're going to be able to scale, so you need to be moving with speed in this business model. Now we need to talk about risk management. Most affiliates fail because they overclaim items whenever they sell supplements. You need to always make sure you are up to date with the TikTok terms of service. If you start over-promising results and claiming weight loss or muscle gain or whatever it may be, TikTok will ban your account. This is the number one reason that most affiliates fail. They don't know that terms of service exist, and they always run into violations. There are so many people I've worked with in the past who've had no idea how to get around these violations, but trust me, here's what I've learned. The first thing is you need to make sure you have at least 3 to 5 products running at once. This is so that way if one product goes down, you have backups ready to run and ready to make you money. Now, obviously, if you get to a certain point where one product is clearly outperforming all the others, you should stick with that one product. But to start testing, you should test at least 3 to 5 products. The next thing is pulling out profits daily. You need to make sure you don't have thousands of dollars just sitting in your TikTok Shop account, because if anything does go bad, then you need to make sure you are pulling out all that money instantly. And the final last thing, like I said earlier, is read the terms of service. Make sure you are not over claiming and over promising results, because that is the quickest way for you to lose a bunch of money and lose your account. That's the exact system I used to scale from $4,000 in my first month to over $122,000 in profit in my 6th month. Now you know the exact system I used to turn TikTok Shop Affiliate into a multi-million-dollar business at just 19 years old. But here's the truth. Free information alone isn't enough. You're going to need to put in hard work, you're going to need systems, and you're going to need somebody to guide you through the noise. I've already generated over $4 million in GMV with all of the members that I've worked with combined. If you're ready to take TikTok Shop seriously, you can apply through the link below. And if you want to see exactly how I hit my first 6-figure profit month, check out the next video where I break it down step by step. Thanks for watching, and let's get to work.